So you want to write your first book. Great. I'm going to give you 5 steps that I took to write my book. This one, Bradley Gets a Flat. Number 1, decide what kind of book you're writing. Now, depends on what you're doing, what you like, what you have interest in. This may be some kind of a novel. You've got an idea that's in your mind and you just want to get it on paper, instill fear in somebody, or you want to have a drama, romance, doesn't matter. A novel, you like kids, write a kid's book like mine, link in the description. There are so many how-to books out there. There are so many new things that are created every single day that require how-to books. How to do woodworking, how to clean out the sink drain, how to write a book. How-to books are great because you can give someone knowledge that you have with your experience to someone else that is looking to learn those skills. Self-help books. Now those are great because self-improvement it's a big topic. It's one of the evergreen topics. It's never going away. People are always going to want to improve yourself or themselves. So consider a self-help book if you have a story to tell, if you are an expert in a specific field, say like money, finance. This is to help other people, and that may be the type of book you're writing. So think about what you're going to be writing as your entry into this book writing process. Number 2, the writing process. Now, there are a few different ways that you can write this book. The traditional way would be, well, let's say 100 years ago, use a typewriter, physically hand type for days and weeks and months. Some people still do that because it has nostalgia and it's got a feel to it. How I did it, I took out my phone, opened up the notepad, or actually Google Docs. I hit the record button. Now, basically what that does, when you hit the record button, it will turn your speech into text. There are software or dictation software out there. There used to be a long time ago, it was like Dragon, and they've got other ones now. But you hold your phone up, put your microphone in, whatever you do, and as long as the phone or the software can understand your words, it will literally write them out. You can say da 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 space da 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 period space, and you can physically tell your notepad what to write down as you're saying it. That's probably one of the quickest ways. If you ever see somebody on YouTube talk about how you can write a book in 24 hours, that's probably how they did it. I would recommend that because it's quick, easy, everybody's got a phone, and you can get it done fast. Another way that you can get a book written is a ghostwriter. Not everybody knows what a ghostwriter is. Some people have heard of them. They are writers for your book. So you may not physically be writing the book, but you may have an idea that you want someone that's more skilled in writing to write the book for you. This saves you time because if you've got the money, you can pay somebody to write the book for you, and you're not spending the time doing this. A lot of famous people will do this, business owners, CEOs, because they don't have time to sit down and write a book for months and months and months. Some do, but a lot don't. So they hire a ghostwriter. In a month or 2 months, the book's done. Number 3, hire your weaknesses. If you are not good at writing, then ghostwriters are probably your friend. Another thing to hire is an illustrator. Now, my book has pretty much every other page that has a full color image on it. The pages in between have a colored background. I hired somebody from Fiverr to illustrate my entire book, cover to cover, because I can't draw. Somebody has skills. Pay them. It cost me a couple $100. I got it back in a whole month, and my book was ready to be put together. The next thing is an editor. If you're not good at editing and formulating a clear message and flow, an editor is probably going to be one of your best bets, because they're going to make this book a book. Next, a marketer. When you get this book done, I assume you want to get paid, or you want to sell copies of this. So marketing is one of your key tools to get that done. So you can hire somebody to market this for you. You can use marketing services like Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads. I personally sent links of my book into just Facebook, and I got the word out. I had people I haven't talked to in years comment on how great it was that I did a book. Love it. Number 4, publish. There are a bunch of ways that you can actually publish a book. There's Ingram Spark. There are services that specifically are tailored to publishing books for you. There are web services that give you the tools that you can publish it yourself, or the route that I took. I used Kindle Direct Publishing, and it's also called KDP for short. I can speak for that one because that's the one I've used. It's pretty easy. It's fill in the blanks. You add your manuscript, which is your interior, all the pages, words, and then you upload your cover that your illustrator made for you. After all this is done, you publish it, put a pricing on it. It tells you how much you would generate if you did sell a book. And as soon as you hit publish, it's going to be in review for a few days, unless there's a problem. Before you publish, you kind of have to review a little bit. It'll tell you if there is something off in advance, but if they do come back and say you have some error, just fix the error. It could be formatting. It's always something simple, but you can get it done. Number 5, get the word out. Like I mentioned, the free way: post it in Facebook, email people, text people, tell them, hey, tell your friends. If you know somebody with kids, if you've got a kid's book, if you know somebody that needs help and you're writing a self-help book, send it to them. You can use all of your network to market. Anybody is fair game to be marketed to. All you have to do is just send out the message. Down the road, I'm going to actually show you some of these steps in further depth, but if you didn't catch it in the previous video, it's all about why you should write a book. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.